Good. So I would put things into context. Yeah. When you're starting massage, you remember you're doing the nice hold, welcoming the person, relax them. It's like saying hello to them, that you're going to be nice, you're going to listen to their body, you're not going to cause pain. Now, the big question student ask me usually is, where do you put the oil? On the stones or on the body? It's always nice to put it on the body. Now, come a bit close.
Yeah.
Usually, for a regular massage, I will put this amount of oil. Quite small, because I want the friction to be quite deep. If you use too much oil, it's quite hard. Yeah, that amount, yeah?
Is that all he is?
No. Now, in hot stone, I would use 3 times the oil. Yeah? Now, when you're using oil, try to put it on the palm, so you actually can walk with it without being dripping. I wouldn't do much effleurage. You can just do few, and really, you are ready. Now, don't spend time on the effleurage because you're going to do effleurage with the big stones anyhow. Okay? Now, come around here. Yeah? Then, you're going to pick up one stone. Yeah? Nice and warm. Drop it into the cold water. And right away pick it. 1, 2, 3. Let's say it's too hot. You drop it again. And then count. 1, 2, 3. This stone is fine. All you do is you don't have to dry it. Just tap it onto there and you come in now. Now, one issue is that the stone, let's say, is quite hot. And you are quite anxious. Yeah? First mistake is to say, oh, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Putting the stone and not moving it. So really, the first thing that you need to do, think about like a landing airplane. It lands, it doesn't stop here, but it continues. Okay? And then start massaging really. How's the temperature?
Yeah, it's not very hot.
It's not hot, yeah.
No.
It's not hot. Good. So, once you do that, I want you to come a bit close with the camera because now I describe what I'm doing with my hands. Yeah? Look at that. First of all, I'm not holding the stone like a foreign object. I cup it. So cupping is much more stable around. Now, sometimes, yes, the stone would be too small, so you cup it one on top of another. But you're trying to mold so then you can't see the stone, and you have really relaxed fingers. All the fingers are quite relaxed. Okay? So this is first thing.
And you also keep contact with the
Yes,
body.
exactly. This way, I don't keep a good contact. This way, the fingers are quite stiff. Yeah? So try to relax with it. Yeah? So underneath it would look like that. That's what you're doing. Yeah? And the skin of the clients would be here. Okay? So you do that. Now we need to learn how to do the flip. Now the stone is very warm. It's not very hot, but that's the right temperature for you to study, to learn it. So there are a few ways that you can do the flip. The first way is to prepare to have a contact with the stone this way and then flip it with your fingers and then cover it again. It's really like a shell that now is closed. When you do the flip, the shell open and then close right away. Very quickly. Yeah? So again, you're massaging, preparing, flip and cover it. Yeah? It looks easy, but it's not. It will take you some time to do that. Okay? So preparing, fingers, flipping and covering it. You can do it also with the 2 fingers together. So 2 fingers flipping and covering it.
Making bread.
Sorry?
It's
Like
like
breaking
making
bread.
bread,
Yes, kneading, huh? Right. Now, so that's really the essence of what I want you to do. To start, massaging with, cupping, and then flipping and rolling. That's it. Yeah? Once it's over, the stone is not warm, I bring it here. A nice way to do is to take stone first, yeah? Then drop the other stone into the water. That's fine. You come in and continue. Okay? Now this stone is a little bit warmer, yes, and I want you to go and fill it and pass it fairly quickly. Just filling it and pass it fairly quickly. So this is still just really warm. It's not hot.
Yes.
Yeah? You can handle it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So later on, it would come to be much hotter. So again, cupping, preparing, flipping and going. So it has to be, at the end, it would look like that. Bring the camera even closer. Yeah, you see how the flip works? You're really flipping it quickly. It's almost like flicker. Yeah? Flick. Flick. Yeah? Don't start to do that with your hands and then take it. Try to be a bit more dynamic, but it takes time, I know.
Also, in order not to drop it.
Yes, so it has to be quite contained here. So you don't leaving it and flipping it. That's what I'm saying. Keep this hand like an axis. So it has a contact here. Yeah, flipping or here, flip. But there is a contact. You don't leaving it because then it can really drop. You keep it and flipping. There is a place of contact and it would be stable. Yeah.
How often do I flip it?
It depends on your heat. On your heat. If you feel, the reason when you're flipping it is because your hand is continuous contact on the same place. So your hands get hotter. Her body is fine because every place is now a cooler place and you're just moving the stone. So that place, for example, now it's cold. Now this place is hot. Now this place is warm. So you're smearing the heat. Your hand is always the same contact, so it tends to be hotter. So this surface is colder, cooler, because you're smearing the heat much more. You're feeling too hot, you're turning, and then you continue. Yeah, you would feel it. Now the stones are not very hot, so it's good for practicing. Yeah, good. I would say let's